Greetings, everybody. This is Gold Standard 00924 speaking. And in case you've noticed, the screen is pretty pitch black, and it's very intentional considering I kind of darkened this video. I darkened the picture, and since whenever I upload, it just happens to be out of sync. So, because in case anyone saw my the video I just took him down, no, I apparently did that for a reason. So in case anyone was wondering, then that's my answer. That's my Q&A for you. I've been debating whether or not, whether I should get a better webcam and such. And as soon as I get more word, in the meantime, bear with me and hopefully try and adapt with this audio. Not getting depth. Let's get to topic on subject right now. And the subject I really want to talk about is one of Nickelodeon's sister channels, TeenNick. Now, TeenNick is just basically a preteen channel, a channel for just supposedly claiming themselves to be teen themed, but in fact they're just airing, shows that are already on Nickelodeon or more of the modern day shows on Nickelodeon. And not only that, they also air some other non-Nick programs like that '70s show, What I Like About You, One on One, Full House. And the majority of those programs are already airing on different networks. I don't understand why are they on here. And I can't really stand their marathons. I mean, that they just serve no purpose whatsoever. There are plenty of other shows that haven't seen the light of day, that haven't been on TV for years. And all that is just wasted in favor of these pointless 2 hours of the same programs. Every time, like pretty much in rotation, heavy rotation. Um, no, no, that '70s show. I mean, nothing against it, but how many networks are gonna run that channel? I mean, run that show. I mean, it's already on my network in some areas. It's also on FX, ABC Family, and now TeenNick. And now they're doing marathons of it. Yet I don't hear people bitching about it. You know, I don't really understand. I have nothing against that program. I can't really judge on that for sure since I haven't watched too much of it. So I can't really get in depth with that. What else? You know, um, Full House. They've been rerunning. I mean, don't get me wrong. Full House is a childhood staple of mine as well, but they've been rerunning that show for years. I mean, they're already airing it on ABC Family. They ran it on Nick at Night at one point. Now it's got taken off the air for a while back. But it's just overkill. 3 hour marathons every weekday morning. I mean, that's very unhealthy. No, it's like it's like eating the same food during dinner or lunch, like every day, and then after a while you just start getting tired and you want something else to eat for a change. That's pretty much what I feel about Team Knicks in terms of scheduling and their 24-hour programs and what else they have. Their flagship show, DeGrassi. Okay, I mean, I'm not. I was never a fan of this show. I mean, I've kind of done some research here and there, but I don't mean to make it seem like I'm a fan of it. I never was, but no, personally for me, I think this show should have just freaking ended when Drake and his buddies left. And no, I mean, people were proclaiming that they were the original cast and such, when in fact they truly weren't. Because this show goes like far back in the late '80s and into the early '90s, and it's kind of sad because I remember a couple months ago, TeenNick was pretty much rerunning all the older or every DeGrassi episode ever marathon, where they ran throughout mid June to about throughout most of July, and it's really amazing how they don't seem to acknowledge their predecessors, and without Degrassi Junior High, without Degrassi High, there wouldn't be no next generation bullcrap. And apparently, it should have been just called every Degrassi Next Generation ever, or something along those lines. And it's really they just pretty much overkilled this. They just pretty much killed this show, really. You know, TeenNick, as much as I want to see the channel improve, it's been a clusterfuck. You know, and people bash about the end and such and say, they were never out that their original programming wasn't all that top notch. But I'll give them props for them. It gets too much bash, and at least they had a place for some of the old programmings. They get like mixed in with the old and the new, which is a formula that's been missing for a cable channel for years. Um, the only show on the end that I really enjoyed was Radio Free Roscoe. It wasn't like all over the top drama and stuff, unlike the shows that the end usually tends to air. Um, what else? Yeah, the Instant Star, which kind of let me rediscover Alex Johnson. Some people might know her as Annie Thielen from So Weird. The third season during on Disney Channel, and I have nothing against her. The show kind of jumped the shark after like when she came in the show, but I won't put too much hate on her. No, at least she's not like those bimbos off of Hollywood. No, she's good at what she does. You know, she shows compassion for that. But I wasn't really a big fan of Instant Star. But that's probably because the demographics mainly for chicks. Um, you know, I mean, they even reran some old Snick shows. You had like all that. You had the Secret World of Alex Mack, um, The Adventures of Pete and Pete. Those shows like that. And to top it off, if I was running Team Nick, if there was like a possible way to, have me run this channel in terms of their schedules, here's what I would have. No, we're gonna have. Let's bring in, Australia. Let's import some more foreign shows. Let's import the Tribe. That's a very popular show in New Zealand. You know, ran for about 5 years, I believe. What, 5 years? No, 4 years. It ran from 1999 to about 2003. No, I think it could be a good, try to, push some new blood, add some new blood to the channel. What else could I air? No, you could air Higher Ground. It could be debated since it was like it was aired when it was on Fox Family, back when ABC Family was back owned by Fox. So, but if it was possible, it was even for a short-lived series, a majority of the actors kind of went on to do bigger stuff. Hayden Christensen, Woman's Heartthrob. They that's where the show that where he got put on the map. What else could they add? No, for any of those Degrassi fans would understand where I'm coming from. They could air Stacey Farber's new show, 18 to Life. No, it's on the CW. I mean, I haven't watched too much of it. I just kind of watch when there's nothing good to tune in. Um, you know, just bring some present day shows. Maybe some Friday Night Lights. No, I know it's on ABC Family. I'm aware of that. Um, I think it could have been, since it's supposed to be, I'm trying to make this channel more teen theme centric, you know, you know, and shows like that. What else? No, let's bring back some old Snake shows. Let's watch. Let's bring back some all that. Some Secret World of Alex Mack and the Journey of Alan Strange. That show hasn't been aired for like how long? Um, what else? No, if it was possible, if they could get this show from Discovery Kids, maybe Strange Days at Blake Halsey High. No, it's a very good series in my opinion. Um, it's not too old. You know, it's pretty. Shows like this. Bring something that's actually gonna have the people watching it. Rotate your schedules a lot more. Instead of just these wasting it all these lineups with 2 hour marathons with no purpose. And what else? Maybe bring some old TNBC shows as well. Maybe some Saved by the Bell. I mean, you aired that a couple years ago when you were the end. You get some California Dreams, your City Guys, Hang Time. Those are just examples on how I would improve the channel by adding new programs. So, you know, I want to see this channel, improve and such, but apparently that's not going to happen, knowing the higher ups. So, I also would, if you look in the description box, you probably understand where I'm coming from. Just look at the schedule below and my fantasy schedule, that is. Tell me what you think. I mean, you can make your own schedule of your own if you wish. Um, you know, save this channel, man. I mean, people were praising about Nicktoons how it went downhill. Yeah, I don't hear people complaining about how the end's gone downhill. No, it doesn't get the same treatment as Nicktoons. And on top of that, both those two channels launched the very same day. So, you know, I would, let me know what you think. I'm sorry it dragged out for so long. Hope I didn't bore you to death. So, leave a comment. And in the meantime, stay tuned for another video sometime. But after a while, well, right as of right now, I'm pretty much out.